All right, so look, President Trump is spot on right to take over Greenland. That's the subject of the rift. That's my view. NATO has been telling Denmark for 20 years that you have to get the Russian threat away from Greenland. Unfortunately, Denmark has been unable to do anything about it. Now is time, and it will be done. That's President Donald J. Trump writing on Truth Social, and he's spot on, dead right. Denmark and NATO have had years and years and years and decades to deal with the growing threats from China and Russia surrounding Greenland. But they've done nothing about it. And as Mr. Trump put it, Denmark currently has 2 dog sleds for protection. One was added recently. And the U.S. should wait no longer to take action. So in another Truth Social post, the president notes that the U.S. has been trying to buy Greenland for over 150 years, but Denmark has always refused. And I'll quote the president again. Now, because of the Golden Dome and modern-day weapon systems, both offensive and defensive, the need to acquire is especially important now. He also quotes the national security importance to the U.S. of building the Golden Dome and spending hundreds of billions of dollars, but it must include Greenland. Virtually every analyst worth their salt agrees with Mr. Trump's strategic concerns regarding Greenland and the threats from China and Russia. And yes, the president wants outright purchase of the island, and who can blame him? In many ways, Greenland is the top hat for Mr. Trump's whole defense of the Western Hemisphere as he moves to elbow out China and Russia and bend the historical curve toward freedom. Again, if NATO wants to pitch in and help out, well, that's great. But the stakes are too high to continue to wait for Denmark, which is completely unreliable and defenseless and powerless. Mr. Trump is turning the heat up to a scalding hot pressure by threatening steep tariff penalties starting February 1st that, quote, will be due and payable until such time as a deal is reached for the complete and total purchase of Greenland, end quote. Okay, this is vintage Trump. It's got everybody's attention, and that's a very good thing. Hopefully, the Europeans will come to their senses quickly on Greenland. Maybe even something will happen in Davos this week. And of course, Mr. Trump is always open to negotiations. Here's an important point. In fact, in the media hysteria about Mr. Trump's Greenland policies, nobody has sought to quote the last key line in his Truth Social post that he wrote up on Saturday. So let me quote it. The United States of America is immediately open to negotiation with Denmark and or any of these countries that have put so much at risk, despite all that we have done for them, including maximum protection over so many decades, end quote. Nobody included that. In other words, the president is deadly serious on Greenland, but he is open to negotiation. And that's the riff. All right.